Welcome to Prepare to Care, an AARP podcast aimed at bringing you free information, free resources, and free tools to help caregivers and their families. I am your host, Charlene James. Thank you for joining us. Research has shown again and again that social isolation is a huge health risk for older adults and their caregivers. People who are lonely or socially isolated are more likely to have a heart attack or stroke, to develop type 2 diabetes, and to experience cognitive decline. And they're twice as likely to die prematurely. AARP is partnering with Best Friends Animal Society to help combat isolation and help people to adopt pets too. Here to talk to us this afternoon about the partnership and the importance to people is Kerry McKeel with Best Friends Animal Society. Welcome so much, Kerry.
Hi, thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us today. Well, let's get started on this important topic. The pandemic is fueling isolation, especially for older adults. Why are pets a good solution to that problem?
Well, pets help us to feel more connected. In fact, studies have even shown that the bond between people and their pets help to reduce feelings of isolation, loneliness, and even can be beneficial to our health by reducing stress levels and increasing fitness through regular walks and play.
Okay, so pets can help combat loneliness, and some pets have been linked with owners' longevity, which is very interesting. How are pets making life more bearable for people in isolation?
Well, if you have a pet, you know they can provide happiness, comfort, and purpose. There is growing evidence that companion animals' positive influence provides important physiological, psychological, and relational benefits, including quality of life and well-being. For the elderly specifically, companion animals enhance quality of life, bringing value and meaning and worth. And pets promote relaxation. They help seniors adhere to daily schedules and can enhance their mobility and well-being.
Okay. All right. So here's a question I'm sure may be debatable depending on who you ask. So which pets make better companions?
Well, the type of pet a person chooses to adopt is really so subjective. Like people, pets are individuals with their own unique personalities, characteristics, and attributes. So choosing to bring a pet into your home or family really should be based on your lifestyle considerations and capacity to care for the animal. But no doubt that whether it's a cat or a dog that you choose for a pet, both have the innate ability to bond with their human caretaker and be a very loyal companion.
Okay, so you mentioned a cat or a dog. Any other type of animal?
Well, I'm sure other animals like horses or reptiles,
Okay.
it is really all based on people's preference. But through Best Friends, we have adoptable cats and dogs in our program.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So is there a checklist that caregivers should consider before getting the person they care for a pet? If so, what? What are some of the areas and things that they need to consider?
Yeah, I really think it goes back to the two basic considerations, which is lifestyle and capacity to care. So in other words, do they have the time to care for a pet for up to 10 years or more, maybe? Do they have the resources to provide enrichment through walking or playing?
Okay.
Can they provide regular veterinary care, which can include monthly heartworm preventative for dogs, flea and tick medication for both cats and dogs? And can they provide for any kind of grooming needs?
Okay, well, it's very important. I see more and more, what do you call it, like grooming on wheels or pet care on wheels. And I would imagine a lot of those probably support older people in their homes who may not be driving any longer or whatever.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Pet care businesses are becoming very innovative in the way that they reach people, and not only grooming, but also you'll see mobile veterinary services provided for people as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Okay, so we talked about your organization partnering with AARP. There are 2 workshops, so you want to tell us a little bit about them because I know they're coming up soon.
I'd love to. So at Best Friends Animal Society, we're proud to be partnering with AARP Houston on what we're calling the Loneliness and the Lone Star State Campaign. 2 30-minute webinars will take place on September 24th and October 1st. And during these webinars, experts and animal behaviorists from Best Friends Animal Society will discuss how companion animals can be a support to people experiencing isolation or loneliness, as well as share tips for deepening your bond, perhaps with your own pet, or maybe a pet that you're considering that you're planning to adopt. Also, local Houston chef and restaurateur Sylvia Cesaris of Sylvia's Enchilada Kitchen will join us with a special message as well. And then finally, for those who are participating in the webinar and are interested in adopting a pet, they will also receive a special discount code for 50% off the adoption fee of an adoptable pet through Best Friends Animal Society or a participating shelter partner in the greater Houston area. So, and then also for people that are not quite in a position to adopt or need to think about it for a little while, there's still other ways to get involved. And if they're still interested in helping to support the thousands of homeless animals in our community, Best Friends will also discuss on the webinar how to get involved and meet others through short-term fostering and volunteering.
A lot of great and valuable information, and those sound like very exciting webinars coming up. So I hope people will take advantage of them.
Yeah, and all the details can be found at www.bestfriends.org/AARP.
Okay. Well, you have provided some very valuable information. So if there are 2 points you want our listeners to take away, what would they be?
The 2 points I think would be to really consider bringing a pet into your home. They are tremendous companions. They provide so much love and loyalty and really can help us through times of isolation and loneliness. And then the second point would be that if you are considering getting a pet or adding another pet to your family, to consider adopting.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Kerry, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And stay well.
Thanks, you too.
Helping. We encourage you to follow Prepare to Care podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, or at www.aarp.org/HoustonPTC. You can also catch past podcasts on our AARP Texas YouTube channel. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for caring.